This time of year, the importance of every game is magnified. A mid-season top 10 crash and the message it will send the playoff committee might well resonate the rest of the season. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Owen. The Buckeyes will get us started with the opening kickoff. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hansen. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Trojans offense will take the field first. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Cole. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line, it's Hines. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. He's got him. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. And the Trojans have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Firing deep. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
Rides to back and leaves it. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Off the boot, looking for his man. Working that left side now. Out of bounds at the 18, and that is just what they needed to get it away from their own end zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And you know the line they kick around at Ohio State, Woody Hayes, forward pass, 2 of the 3 things that can happen are bad. Woody had dudes like this, he'd be spinning that magic bean all over this place.
You ain't lying. My, how times have changed. Now it is pass, pass, pass. Find explosive playmakers like this on the outside. Get them the football.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Buckeyes had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Oh, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off play action on first down. He's got him in the flat. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Backed up now, here's second and long. Off play action. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. They'll send out the kicker here. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, you set yourself up for a field goal, you knock it through the uprights, you've got the lead, everything right now looking good.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Got a man, it's Hines. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. On the run, fires downfield. Soft spot in the middle. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Gets it out quickly. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Trojans will snap it on first and 10. He wants to throw it again. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Well, that helped the completion percentage, but the idea was yards after the catch, and it didn't happen.
Great job on defense, too. See ball, get ball. They saw exactly when that ball was spit out. You saw the defense fly to the ball.
Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hang on, Swoopy, the Buckeye crowd alive on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It is perfect. And that's going to give us a tie ball game here in the first.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Motion from the wideout. Going right to work up top. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 41. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. And the Trojans have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. The hand to the running back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Dobbs. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Takes the handoff. It's Dobbs. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Outside the pocket. Lets it go. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quickly complete.
Well, it's a nice job by the defender. They're closing the gap with the wide receiver. They're going to complete the hitch pass, but he's able to run right up on him, get him to the ground for a minimum gain.
Snagged in the middle. It's Penny. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Trojans! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Offensive linemen are offensive linemen for a reason. They're not as fast as those guys on the edge. And you could see that defensive end came screaming off the edge, got to the quarterback before that O-lineman could do anything about it. Nice job of that defensive end. Scoop them sacks, baby.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Trying to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Right on the money. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Got it behind the line. It's Cole. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Got a little space. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. Back to pass on 2nd down. On the move, he fires. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. The Trojans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. He'll pull it on the read. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Penny. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Into the house. Touchdown, Troy! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So they started that drive barely into opponent's territory and went 48 yards. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
They'll try to sneak it. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, they already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. The Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Offense in a bunch formation. Leaves it with the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on 3rd down. They boot it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. The quick out. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Buckeyes headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. They're working that left side. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Gets the back moving. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Complete in the middle. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. And the throw down the gut falls to the grass. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And back to the air on 2nd down. This time on target. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. It's 1st down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, we send it back to the guys in the shoe.
And the Trojans will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. Bringing it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the 3rd quarter.
Down 2 possessions. The coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is...
There he goes! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The give to the tailback. Fighting off the defender. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looking downfield on 1st down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Power football with the run. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. He'll do it himself. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. He's going to try to knock one through from 49 yards away. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Running back searching for a hole. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. To the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looking for space. It's Dobbs. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Shoots it to the left. Got him downfield. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The give to the back. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the first.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Trojans moving quickly to the line. Might as well give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. They go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be 1st and goal from the 4. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. With the run on 1st and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. He wants it all. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on 3rd down, doesn't convert this time. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Snap from the gun on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. That last drive was a long one, Jesse. They'd like this time to pay it off with a touchdown instead of a field goal.
No doubt, Reese. They had a lot of good stuff going that last drive. Need to get a tutty up on the board here to extend that lead there.
And I think you definitely want a touchdown, but if you put another long drive together, get points, multiple possessions in a row, start to let those body blows add up and wear this defense out.
They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Penny. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. They forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Dobbs. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Out of the shotgun on third down. Got out of trouble and throws. Makes the grab. It's Cole. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. The give from the gun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for space. It's Dobbs. Picks up the first down. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Rides the back on the option. The give. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Trojans, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Catch in the middle, it's Cole. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Using the quick game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On third and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy. Quick strike through the air for the score. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking for an early chunk play. Read option to the right. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Got a man in the middle.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. Lets it fly on the move. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got it in the middle. It's Cole. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And the Trojans are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. And this kicker has had a busy night. The field goal unit is out there for the 3rd time. And it took everything he had, but he barely gets it in there. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner will be dragged down. This drive will open from the 15. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. It's Otis. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Incomplete, and that'll be a turnover on downs. This offense has it with really good field position. He'll pull it on the read. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. The Trojans have pushed it inside the 20. Leaves it with the back. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Quick release on the RPO. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
preseason matchup of two teams who've muscled into the top 10. Thinking about the playoff down the line, looking to strengthen their resume with a W here today. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner looking to create better field position. Coverage team flying downfield, not much gained on that return. So Troy's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And each offense features a star tight end. Kirk, what an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch two tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And he's got it again. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Spins away from defenders. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. The gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. And the pass is incomplete. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here mid-season.
Yeah, mid-season games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
Taking a deep shot here to the right. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So LSU's offense out there for their first possession. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint right here. Big, strong, athletic defensive linemen. They're game wreckers, and they're lucky to have a couple of them up front. Going to be tough on this offense to try to hold up at the line of scrimmage.
Play fake, looking to throw. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, they come out of that nickel package, and the move pays off, gives them an extra defensive back on the field, a little bit more speed and awareness, and it pays off with this big interception.
And the Trojans offense back on the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Heads up, the offense now operating in the red zone. He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And the back now goes in motion. Direct snap. Stop at the line. Still a few yards short from pay dirt. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to run it. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Will be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They begin with a quick throw to the left. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle. Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 27. Trying to convert with a sneak. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The punt team making their way on the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the offense trots back onto the field here. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Running play goes backwards, makes it second down and 12 now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. And he'll set up to throw. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Grant down the middle. It's Davis. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Chris, is it possible to be DBU and wide receiver U at the same time? I think the LSU fans think it's possible. They always seem to have great defensive backs, and they always have pass catchers that just show up and show out week after week, year after year.
And he goes nowhere. Stop and pull behind the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. Here's the handoff on first and goal. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Offense facing second and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Into the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Well, Kirk, it's Troy in the lead right now. We'll check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Oh, a reverse. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And the punt team now on to kick it away. Looking to flip the field here. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Here's the second down play. And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line of the game. First down here for this offense. There's the handoff. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for the wide out. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Punt team ready to boot it away.
Number 13 in punt formation to kick it away.
That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Troy offense back on the field now. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Tackled at the 32, that's enough for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run it here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the wildcat. Just a short gain. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. See if he can make the play on this return. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? They're going to run it here. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. LSU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Gives it to the back. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. The important third down play coming up. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. QB decides to keep it here. And moves the football to the 27 and a first down. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Going with the old counter run here.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The shotgun running play call. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. They're 2 for 2 on third down this possession. Here's 3rd and 5. And here's the handoff. Breaks free. They bring him down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. And a handoff as they won the counter play. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Catch made by the tight end. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. And the back gets the football. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Ball handed off. Tackle made after just a short gain. Offense looking to keep the drive going here. 3rd and short now from the 44. Running back has it on a screen now. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. Should we actually get a touchdown here before halftime? It's 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught quickly. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
The receiver makes the catch. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, by the looks of things, we've had one enjoyable first half in Baton Rouge. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. He finds his man. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it second and medium. Here comes a handoff. Breaks up a defender. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
It's knocked away. Incomplete. 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the Troy offense back out there. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his target, and it's complete. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. An inside give now from the shotgun.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first down. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up 4th down and short. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be a 50-yard attempt. See if he's got the leg. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow. First down and 10 now. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. And, you know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. Well, we know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Grabbed by the receiver. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. That pass not enough for the first down. Punting unit is on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. The pass rush closing in. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense facing a tough conversion here. Third and long from the 42. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He hands it off from the gun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the running back takes the handoff. Breaks an open space. He rolls out. Wow, that's a big gainer there. How aggressive do you get on first and 10? Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. He makes the grab. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. As we take a break to flip ends in the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Davis. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. Pass complete, but not good enough for a 1st down. The offense sends out the punt team. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Trojans offense back on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. Signs the quick throw. Important 2nd down play coming up. It's a shotgun run call. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Drop him back. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks like he's going to run it. It's a fumble. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. They don't convert on 3rd down. Special teams coming on the field. Touchdown, LSU. 6 points for the special teams.
Well, that's a great way to scratch your way back into this football game. Remember, it's 3 phases: offense, defense, and special teams. Often an overlooked aspect in the game, and here we're reminded of how important it is. Great job. Home crowd back into it after that big return by the special teams unit.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Troy offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Quarterback takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Football's loose. Out and scooped up. Offense still has it on the run.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Takes a deep shot on the move. Picked off, a crucial turnover. Could take it all the way. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. It's a draw play. And they finally stop it, but a decent gain that time. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And here comes the punter onto the field. Forced to kick it away for the 6th time. And the punt bounces out of bounds inside the 10. Great work by the punter. The offense will be pinned back. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Refuses to go down. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? Past the 20. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Trojans.
Yeah, that was almost the entire length of the field. What a play by this offense. A nice throw, but really it's about the receiver making a catch and showing you what he can do with the ball after it.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. So the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
19, LSU, 7.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Looks to the left for a quick throw, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, the offense just could not afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
First and goal here for the offense. The quarterback keeps it on the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Second and goal play, spot the ball at the 9. Catch made on the left side. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Touchdown, Troy! This passing game is still on fire. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Lining up to try the extra point.
Is on for the extra point.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
26, LSU, 7.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
First down for the Tigers.
And looking to throw now on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense in hurry-up mode.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches.
Now, fourth down.
Looking to chuck it again. A deep shot to the left side. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Grinding away on the ground. The gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now. Takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Crucial third down play right here. It's a quarterback keeper. Finding space at the 20. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. They knew they're going to need clutch plays like that, Kirk. This is a battle we expected to come down to the final minutes. It looks like the higher-ranked team's going to dodge the upset and move on.
Yeah, good for them to be able to close this game out. They played very, very well and very deserving. For the loser in this game, still an opportunity to learn from your mistakes. Try to get yourself in position to still make a run at the end of the year.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And here's the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now. Syracuse will kick off and we'll be underway.
Make some noise for your Trojans.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Troy's offense will start this game off with the football. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And you'd like to see the quarterback find his rhythm early. So far, so bad. 3rd and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Penny. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. He'll do it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Motion from the back. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. He'll try to do it himself. Turning it on. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting a drive together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They march 79 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
And the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
He's got an open man. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quick release by the QB. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Syracuse right back at it.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Makes a grab past the marker. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Using that quick hitter, put it right on him to be able to convert that fourth down.
Yeah, and I think fourth and short, you go to plays you know you can run in your sleep, you know you're good at executing, and you know you got a receiver that can win right now. And he wins inside, easily gets the first down and moves the sticks.
Offense, quick tempo. Going to swing it on second down. Makes the grab. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The offense in hurry-up mode.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
A great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The give to the back. There is nowhere to go. He has stopped, and it'll be fourth down from the 23. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Troy offense returns to the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. That's reeled in. It's Cole. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. Caught in the backfield, it's Cole. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Penny. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Wants to keep it in the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Firing to the right, complete. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Syracuse right back at it. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quickly complete. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Swings it out to his running back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He'll keep it himself. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've come to the end of the period. It's Troy holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They go to the ground. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. They'll send the back in motion. Snap to the back. Creates a little space. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. Hand off from the shotgun. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Out of the gun. They'll run it inside. Takes it past the marker. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. To the ground. He's got it again. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Off the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Penny. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. It's good. Easy call for the ref. Now up by 7 points here in the second. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll start this drive down by a touchdown, trailing 10-3. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Orange just need to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Short gain on the play before he slides. Syracuse will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field.
They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but they've got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
Give to the running back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Looking down the middle. The short hands. It's Cole. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hines. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. And he rushes it right through the upright. It's good from 59.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
Wants to throw on third. He's got his man across the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning too. That was beautiful.
Syracuse right back at it.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Back to pass on second down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on third and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Orange will have to punt. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll go to work in the air on second down. That's caught. It's Cole. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on first down. And wings it incomplete. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Motion from the wide receiver. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Gonna look downfield again. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Kick is in the air. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. Pressure coming. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Running to Green.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Got enough for the first down and wants more. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Ball is at the 35. It's first and 10. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Penny. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And that lead grows even bigger.
16, Syracuse, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And with time running out here in the first half, this offense will choose to take a knee. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one so far in Troy today. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to our team inside Veterans Memorial Stadium.
The Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments. They've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think even if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Makes the catch. It's Hines. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Fires to the tight end. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They just keep firing. Setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Well, we've We've seen this offense struggle early in this game protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
All right, this offense needs to come up with a solution for this defensive end because he is a problem. They have got to find a way to help out the offensive tackle to prevent this guy from getting to the quarterback.
Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. He makes the catch. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. From the shotgun, the inside give. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards. Stopped at the 23. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Caught close to the marker. It's Cole. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Trojans are flying down the field. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
All right, offense has got to be better. You've done a nice job getting the football to this point in the red zone, but now you can't go backwards. You've got to be able to get rid of the football if it's not there, and that was a terrible play giving up the sack.
The Trojans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Troy. And the route is on. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Miami has the lead right now, but even here in the cradle of coaches, you just never know. This has been a tight one inside Yager Stadium. They're up by 11 over Ball State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. Can't get him to the ground. Found a little bit of room there to get it up to the 30 before going out of bounds. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Finds his tight end. He gets it oh so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Hunt is on its way. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The give to the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cole. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Troy. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can to the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner will be knocked down. This drive will open from the 15. To the ground with the back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. The Orange has it for a 2nd down play as we open the final period. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Bully ball on 3rd and short. He's got enough to give Syracuse the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Dorsey.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll try the run. To the 43-yard line and a 1st down for this offense. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. The Orange with a lot of work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Beautifully thrown ball. Terrific catch, and they'll have the 1st down. Play number 9 on this drive. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. back to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And as a defense, a lot of times you're coming into the game and you're just trying to limit the damage when you play a really great quarterback. And they've done more than that today. They have dominated this football game. The offense has carried their weight, and this is looking like a great outcome.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Fires to the big fella. No more room to run as this defense rises up on 3rd down, and now it's 4th down from the 22. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. It's picked off, and that's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. It's complete to the left. Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him, got him on the ground too quick.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll give it to the back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Syracuse needs to come up with a big 3rd down play to keep the drive going. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a 1st down.
Pass interference, defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Trying to pound it in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. Hauls it in. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He'll sneak it and try to surge forward. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown.
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
And he tacks on the extra point. Man, it's nice to cash in opportunities like that, moving it 15 yards.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
So, guys, we'll have another look at this Troy offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Penny. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Trojans will line it up on 1st and 10. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He'll pull it on the read. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. With the clock running, this should be the final play. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not, and that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.